Herzlich willkommen, du Madden-Fan da draußen. Ja, direkt starte ich hier direkt in die nächste Folge, weil ich voll Bock drauf habe. Ich will es noch probieren. Einfach gegen die Chiefs irgendwie zu bestehen. Es sieht für uns gut aus. Wenn wir das jetzt gewinnen sollten, sind wir safe. Sind wir eigentlich sowas von safe in den Playoffs. Wir gehen mal richtig schön rein. So, zack.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Now they'll be led out by their quarterback, a former Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year from the University of Washington. It's Jake Browning.
Ich bin ja froh, dass Hendrickson wieder dabei ist, ne?
There's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Now, meanwhile,
Hendrickson ist wieder dabei.
But it winds up falling incomplete.
Dingens müsste direkt in den Playoffs wieder dabei sein, ne?
But no snow, and I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at
so, Jamar Chase direkt mal mit seinem ersten gefangenen Pass.
Able to slip across the 35. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Here's Browning. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Okay.
The Bengals at 12-3 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence. And they feel like they can continue to get better.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third and 8 coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. And Browning's throw taken in here by Chase. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 36 yards on the play.
Jake Brown.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run it.
Ja, den haben sie gerochen.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Browning steps away.
Yes.
Take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jake Browning, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Oh, das ist total daneben. Oder? Ah, geht noch.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
Boah, Junge. Hä?
After the touchdown, McPherson on
to kick this one
away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out.
Oh, sehr schön. Guter Punt und gut gemacht. Oh, ich habe irgendwie ein bisschen Respekt aber vor den Chiefs, ne? Die Chiefs war schon so Hendrickson, Mann. Und Pacheco ist halt auch so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 20 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity. Because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take
Fleck. Aber es wird wahrscheinlich Holding von uns gewesen sein, ne?
About the coaching staff, when they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And this will go
2 und 3, ja, boah, ich habe ein bisschen Respekt vor den
Chiefs. A tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal
that we
don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. And the throw is going to be incomplete.
Trey Hendrickson, sehr stark.
He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really
Fleck.
Right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the
Ja,
pass,
vielleicht können die noch mal.
Next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
Na, es war so klar, dass es geht, ne? Ah, und genau da kriegen wir nochmal eine Fleck, ne? Ja, genau da kriegen wir eine Flagge, ne? Genau da kriegen wir eine Kackflagge, ey.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7.
Genau da kriegen wir eine Flagge, ey. Das ist immer ärgerlich, ne?
Jones now on the return. Now Jones. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Aber wir können es ja genauso.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other getting down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals.
Ich habe nicht so ein Vertrauen mehr in Chase Brown. Ich weiß nicht.
They've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, Browning. To the sideline and incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect.
Probier mal einen
That
Lauf.
will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you. Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10. Throwing again. Browning. This is Smith with a grab.
Sehr schön, sehr schön. Wir halten schön mit den Chiefs noch mit, ne?
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Das ist auch immer schön.
On first down, Browning. Looking left side and it's complete.
Sehr schön, sehr schön.
Down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. Second and goal.
Oh, machen wir es wieder?
Looking to throw.
Yes, und da ist er genau dasselbe Spielzug wieder, wie wir schon den ersten Touchdown gemacht haben.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Ja, es war ein bisschen ärgerlich, diese eine Flagge wieder, ne?
Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current number 1 and number 2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in a season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, and not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as the team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 2. Now they'll bring Tony in motion left. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Ja, aber nicht so weit. Tony ist nicht so weit gekommen.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco to about the 33-yard line.
2 und 8.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman.
So, 2 Minuten. Wir kriegen sie gehalten. Das ist auf jeden Fall schon mal safe.
Here's a second and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Yes.
And his throw here's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of
Jetzt machen wir den
receivers to
letzten.
run free.
Und dann müssen sie
Another
punten.
example, another incompletion.
Komm.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
So will ich's haben.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Ich meine, eigentlich, wenn wir jeden Drive nicht versauen würden,
Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back
dann
to
wird
their
es richtig
offense.
gut laufen.
Here's Jones. A 48-yard punt, 7
Dann,
on the
wenn wir
return.
jeden Drive
And
machen,
it will
ist
be
uns das
first and
egal,
10
weil dann
as they
gewinnen wir
take
auf jeden
over.
Fall.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us
Ja, aber
that is a
wenn,
goal
wir
that's
dürfen
been
dann halt
posted
nicht
in their locker
Interception
room
oder
since
so
day
werfen,
one. They've
ne?
got the chance to control
Wir machen
their
mal
own
einen Run.
destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL. You have to have a team that's constructed to win your division.
Krass.
Beat those teams first. That's your number 1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
To throw on third down, Browning. That's taken in by Higgins. And
Yes.
he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down
Damit war's das.
conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down, because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
Und wir machen noch den Touchdown.
Right sideline.
Nice.
For a Cincinnati score.
Ich sag ja jeden.
68 yards. And
jeden
the Bengals go up by
Drive,
2 touchdowns.
ein Touchdown, perfekt.
Extra point by McPherson.
So, 2 Scorer, aber hatten wir gegen die Steelers auch. Deswegen, ruhig bleiben.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
So.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any
Komm,
throwing
wir halten die.
But the best part for him,
Hendrickson ist wieder dabei, wir halten die.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Okay, perfekt.
Here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check.
Jetzt noch durchlaufen, das wäre halt mega, ne?
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. For him, what an accomplishment in this game, surpassing the 2,000-yard mark. And all the time we talk about these guys out wide like him that are so athletic and can do so many things, but take us a little deeper. How has he done it this year?
So.
With this, because when we sat down with him before the game and discussed his season, and you said to him, okay, I have a vision that you, similar to a pitcher, change up a lot of things, right? Different arm angles, different slots that a pitcher would do with your route running and all that. And I loved his response. He said, yeah, I do that. But one of his best friends is a world-ranked tennis player, and he talked about serves and how you change up, take pace off, do different things, and he incorporated that into his route running.
Now, meanwhile,
ja, wir machen den nochmal. Wir machen jetzt
it's knocked away and incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively, you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he tried to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Ja, das ist nicht schlimm.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Das ist ja egal, weil die haben noch 4 Sekunden.
This is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Throwing the out route here.
Jo, das war's erstmal für die erste Halbzeit. Das ist wirklich so das Spiel, von dem ich wirklich am meisten Respekt habe. Ne?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready
So,
for quarter
perfekt.
number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game.
Ich würde schon mal sagen, wenn wir den Drive jetzt stoppen irgendwie, ohne dass die Chiefs punkten und wir selbst nochmal punkten, würde ich sagen, ist das Match eigentlich schon fast entschieden, ne? So, 3-16. Wenn wir den Drive jetzt hier mit stoppen, dann war's das.
Defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
Das war's eigentlich, wenn wir da jetzt noch was draus machen können. Dann wär's.
I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, "This is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here." Instead, an interception happened, so a two-possession game might become three. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Browning. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample from 17 yards out, and the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Ne?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead now to 3
Scorer-Punkte. Gut, ich meine, wir haben noch 3 Minuten, ne? Es ist immer noch so. Ja, das meine ich so. Gegen die Steelers haben wir so schlecht gespielt, ne? Oder gegen die Minnesota Vikings und gegen die Chiefs, ne? Wo du halt wirklich denkst, boah, fuck, die ficken dich so hart. Da ist überhaupt nichts, ne?
KC's offense ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out
Okay, wir müssen aber trotzdem jetzt gucken, dass die... Ich sag mal, wenn die in diesem Drive jetzt nicht punkten, dann wenn wir den jetzt irgendwie nochmal gestoppt kriegen.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll swing this out to Tony. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Andy Reid ist ein bisschen dünn, oder?
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. And past the 35,
aber das ist okay.
he dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Ich meine, mich stört's nicht, wenn sie jetzt noch punkten. Ne? Ich sag nur, das wäre so ein bisschen, das wäre krass.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard
Das
or
Gute
2
ist ja,
shy
wenn wir
of the 10.
jetzt
Now a 1st and 10
ziemlich viel
at
Zeit
the
von der Uhr
11.
nehmen, ne?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
So.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
Komm.
Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6.
3 und 2, komm.
Halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now it's Mahomes again. That is caught by Rice for a Chiefs touchdown.
Aber wie gesagt, wir können jetzt noch, wir haben jetzt... Vor allem das Krasse ist ja, wir haben ja noch 2 Punkte, ne?
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step
was ja nicht schlimm ist, wir können jetzt schön...
Got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Wir gehen jetzt den ersten Run, wir machen den ersten Run und dann haben wir nämlich ein bisschen Zeit, dann können wir es nämlich runterlaufen lassen. So, wir haben noch 2. Wenn wir es jetzt nicht verkacken und schön Zeit runternehmen, dann war es das. Dann haben die Chiefs keine Zeit mehr.
Another run for Brown on second down. And some strong running. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who's shaken up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3.
So, und jetzt lassen wir die Zeit ein bisschen runterspielen. Wir spielen ein bisschen mit den Bengals. Bengals sage ich, mit den Chiefs, ne? Natürlich tödlich ist so tödlich ist natürlich so eine Interception, ne? Das ist halt wirklich tödlich. Deswegen, wir nehmen die Uhr jetzt komplett mal runter, die Zeit von der Uhr. Wir haben die Zeit. Machen das Beste draus. Sehr schön. Das ist perfekt genau das, was wir wollen. Schön die Uhr runterholen, dass die halt gar keine Zeit mehr haben. Selbst wenn die dann ihren Drive erfolgreich sind, ne? Fehlt ihnen halt dieser Drive, den zweiten Drive dann noch zu machen, ne? Deswegen, wir machen jetzt einen schönen langen Drive.
An inside give, Brown, and he can only manage to get a couple.
Nein,
2nd and 8 coming up. Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Here's Browning. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down.
Ja,
he needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
Sehr gut, Jamar Chase ist wieder dabei. Boah, ich hab schon Angst. Das wäre jetzt Worst Case gewesen, so kurz vor den Playoffs. Jamar Chase fliegt noch raus. Boah.
As they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30.
Sehr schön. Das ist das, was wir jetzt wollen, dieses Spiel. Langsam die Zeit runterballern und den Chiefs gar nicht mehr die Chance geben, noch 2 Drives, 2 komplette Drives zu machen, wo sie noch einen Touchdown machen können. Und natürlich das Beste, was uns passieren kann, wäre, wenn wir jetzt sogar noch ein Dingens machen, ein Touchdown. Das wäre halt jetzt richtig geil, wenn wir das noch irgendwie hinkriegen.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside.
Sehr schön, 2-Minute Warning.
Give him 17.
Die Chiefs haben doch da eh keine Chance mehr jetzt. Ich meine, die müssten in 2 Minuten 2 Drives machen. Zwar, klar, ich meine, Football, ne, das ist immer noch alles möglich, aber ich meine, das Beste, was uns jetzt passieren kann, ist wirklich Touchdown.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Rolling to his left. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Und jetzt machen wir
The
noch
Chiefs
unsere...
quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. McPherson's kick is good.
Sehr gut.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time
Jetzt haben wir da erstmal richtig schön Polster. Ja, das können die nicht mehr machen, die Chiefs.
So after the
Das
made
schaffen die
field
nicht mehr.
goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will be a touchback.
Vor allem,
so
sie
they'll
haben
bring it out to the
keine Timeouts
25.
mehr. Sie
The
müssten
Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Probably not
jetzt...
much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3
Also da müsste
scores
jetzt alles
late
für
in
uns
the
schief
fourth
gehen, ne?
quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before.
And he works free. And they're
Oh,
going to have
hat
this
einen Move
across
gemacht, der falsch
midfield
war.
and inside the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Mahomes now on first down. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. If they
Nö, da
have
renne ich jetzt
designs
sogar
of
noch.
kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero.
Und da will ich jetzt sogar noch... Ey, was macht der? Ja, ich will's. Oh, scheiße. Ja, zu schnell gedrückt.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ja, ich will jetzt irgendwie noch schnell...
Now it's Brown. And down right around 2-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Ah, ich habe mich schon wieder
Now the
verdrückt.
Bengals going to signal
Egal
for their
jetzt.
third and final
Weil ich drück ganz schnell immer
That'll be their third and final stoppage here.
Jawohl,
as
das
we
haben wir
step
doch.
aside. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Komm, ein bisschen noch den Dingens Mut machen, den Chiefs.
But it's a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 36-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and
Wir haben sie einfach zerberstet.
On first down, Mahomes.
Yes, und das war's doch.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Das war's einfach.
One final try from Mahomes. One last shot at the end zone.
Yes.
Das
war's. Sehr schön, wir haben die Chiefs und damit sind wir in den Playoffs, ne? Die Bengals sind in den Playoffs.